Los Angeles County Real Estate Investors Association Vendor Expo just once a month, second Thursday of the month, starting at 6:30. We're here a little early today because expecting a big crowd. We got vendors here. We get about 30, 40, 50 vendors, professionals like me, like Anna, Anaheen, Anaheen with estate planning. I'm a probate real estate agent. What do you do? Are you an attorney? Are you attorney service, legal service? Look at this. I just sitting here. I meet this nice lady, and she's putting out all kinds of goodies. I'm gonna get the goodies later. Anaheen, tell me about Net Law. Well, get over the camera. We're gonna get some eye candy for all the guys watching right now. Come on, look right at the camera there, and that's the monitor.
Hi, everybody.
We're gonna move down a little bit. Don't take it personal, but we're gonna make sure we see you. Okay, there you are. So Anaheen with
Yes.
Net Law.
Yes,
Well, what do you guys do?
we provide solutions for the families to protect the
Take the assets.
more expensive with the probate avoidance and guardianship for the young children.
Protect the kids. So if something happens, God forbid, the parents,
Yes.
the kids taken care of.
The whole package, the
or
whole
the wife,
package.
the spouse gets sick. What do you do with them?
Power attorney,
Conservatorship, power of attorney, all that. You guys take
all
care of
that junk. It's a package of documents.
Package of documents,
Yes.
and very expensive,
Nope, it's very affordable.
very affordable, complicated.
No, if it's complicated, we don't do. We
Okay.
send to lawyers.
Okay,
If it's straightforward case, like there's no mixed marriage or something, so we can do it's $600
that's
for the
very
package
reasonable.
plus
For
notary.
husband, wife, or just husband, or wife?
If
or-
they want to do joint,
yes,
then it's 600 for both.
600 for both.
Yes, and
Si
if
no habla
it's
español, solamente no solo habla inglés, solamente español, es posible también.
I
No?
don't speak
You speak
Spanish.
Spanish? What do you speak?
I speak Russian and Armenian.
Russian and Armenian. Look at that. I had you pegged that wrong. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so you would help them personally, or you have a team of people, or how does that work?
They can do by themselves, but I usually sit down with the clients because if you leave to them, they're never gonna finish.
Exactly.
So I help them all the way, and we have notary in house.
So here you guys are, right across the way, Net Law. And if someone want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
My phone number is 818-434-4775.
And your name again is
Anahit.
Anahit.
Yes.
I thought that Anahit. Very good. Anahit, well, nice to meet you. I'm
Nice-
Bill Gross.
Hi.
I'm the LAProbate expert.
Okay,
I
good.
interview estate planning attorneys and services all the time. You should go on my podcast.
Sure.
Okay, so here's my
Give
card.
me your information.
By the way, people, this business is done. I just met her. There's my card. Reach out to me, or I'm on social media at Bill Gross Probate, and I'll do an interview with you about your service for free.
Okay. No
Okay.
problem.
Here, what is this?
My partner, Nelly.
Nelly. Okay, same service.
Yes.
Okay, but
This is actually part of
she's
what
picking out
we
the
do.
candy, so I have to be nice to Nelly. Very nice. Are you Russian as well?
No, she's Armenian. We are
You're both Armenian.
Yes.
Ah.
But it doesn't matter.
You speak Russian. Why do you speak Russian if Armenian? That's an interesting combination.
Three languages.
Uh-huh. You know what you call somebody who speaks two languages? Bilingual in English, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who speaks three languages, what do you call them?
Trilingual.
Trilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks only one language?
Or one? No, I don't know.
American. Yeah.
We help everybody, so it doesn't
Very
matter.
good. Okay, so Net Law, or call you, or we'll have you on my YouTube channel, okay?
Okay.
Great, guys. Thank you so much.
Have your info? Thank
Please. Go my YouTube, look at my YouTube channel. I interview
you. Do you have the
trustandwill.com. I interview attorneys. Attorney out of Pasadena. So look how people you refer
We're in
to.
Pasadena, actually. We are Pasadena Financial Center.
I heard you say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know
So
William? Do you know
that-
Hayes Law?
This is part of what we do. This is one thing, but also we have free financial workshops for the community.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
Educate them how to increase cash flow, debt management,
Beautiful.
all these pluses.
beautiful. Okay, good. Well, we'll promote you. Talk. Let me get. Will you give me one of your cards or something, or what do you guys got? Yeah, there you go. Don't forget me.
Never.
And a heat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, number one accounting. Yes. Can you interview you real quick? Oh, come on. Come on. Man up. Let's go. I'm not really asking, I'm telling you. I'm Bill Cross. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's
too.
your name?
Rafael.
Okay, so we look here. The camera's here. There's a monitor to see how you look. Eye candy for the ladies. Rafael, what do you do?
I'm an accountant.
You're an accountant.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your basic business offering?
basic business offering is just bookkeeping,
Bookkeeping
and tax preparation services
That's correct.
and tax planning.
and tax planning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we located
I work out of Buena Park.
in Buena Park.
Yes.
Now I know that I often hear from companies that it's hard to find good bookkeeping. Do you do the
Yes.
bookkeeping? You have bookkeepers, you use a service? How do you
I'm a one-man show, so yes.
one man show?
Yes.
Okay, so you do the taxes. Do you use a service? Do you use like QuickBooks or something and then
Yes.
accumulate there and then submit online and then you come back to do the taxes?
Correct.
And then you do corporations and that kind of thing?
Yes.
LLCs,
Individuals, corporations.
You set up corporations for customers as well? They pay a fee and-
I do not. I usually defer to attorneys for that stuff.
Okay, attorney services that do that?
Correct.
Great. And so if someone to reach you, talk about accountancy or bookkeeping, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Best way to get in touch with me is probably by phone.
Okay.
My phone number is area code 323-675-9837.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Well, nice to meet you. Good luck.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as a vendor. I'm not only a vendor here, I'm also the live caster. So I do a podcast once a week. Love to have you on sometime, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I've actually joined one of your shows before. So
We do it every week. Why one?
no, yeah.
Where have you been?
I'm kind of busy, I'm
Good.
all over. So
Okay, good. Well, it's great to meet you.
it was nice to meet you too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, Reggie, we're going to do this.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're going to do it sooner than later at that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are. We're going to start at, we say 6:30. It's only 6:13 right now. But you can see who's going to speak. We're excited to have here Seth Phillips. He is an expert on additional dwelling units or ADUs. And you can look around the room. This is kind of the vendor row on this side. Across the middle, that's me. I got out of the way. And then the back, and it's still kind of filling in the vendors. So we call this for 6:30. We're a little early right now. Hi. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'd be honest with you. In real life. So I like that. There's no music, so I can talk and do business.
Oh, that's why you
I got a great contact. These people are great. And the heat is fantastic. And I'm sorry, I forget her name. But Nellie gave me the cherry Tootsie Pop, so she's my best friend now. But they're right in my alley here. I help people avoid probate if you plan ahead with an estate plan.
Right.
If you don't do it right, then I got to help you on the probate side.
Too late, then we'll send to you.
Yeah, and I'm not an attorney, I'm a real estate broker, but I work with attorneys. I can help you find the right one to get the job done. So, and I also know attorney services.
No, we're not attorney, we're not CPA, we're consultants.
Consultants.
Yes.
You're like a licensed document preparer, licensed
We
one of those.
prepare for the clients
documents,
documents,
yeah.
everything, and then notarize.
Yeah. I think this
Plus,
is
we have
such an important part of our economy. In California, the attorneys fight this tooth and nail. And I'm going to go soapbox and say, I get when you need legal help, This is filling out forms.
lots of people.
And they're designed by attorneys most commonly for the most important pictures. And if you just answer questions, 89% of the customers could fill out the form, have something rather than nothing to avoid probate. The problem is they all think they need an attorney. Then they get the bill, they don't want to do it. They don't finish up on the job. The attorneys, other than the best ones, don't follow up and get the documents in the estate or in the estate plan. Therefore, it's of no value. So I think this is great.
I know.
I believe in this. I got involved in this. I've tracked down everybody I've ever met who does your service. I've been to Denny's in San Pedro, I've been in the Valley to meet people who do what you do because I just believe in your mission. I want to support it. I really do, honestly.
Promoting
You're the
financial
best.
literacy.
Well, I think more financial literacy is planning, preparation, and do the hard work so that when you work hard and have success, you can enjoy it because you can do all that work and you get some big medical bills, you're wiped out. My best friends is one of the wealthiest guys. He just passed. He and his wife both had major medical problems and didn't have his paperwork done properly. Millions of dollars, no long-term care. That's a classic. Everybody knows that now in the
Because
business.
long-term care is basically asset protection.
It really is. It really is.
Protect your assets.
And you think,
If you're sick, you're gonna spend everything.
and you
Now,
think
when
you're
you get
okay.
up there, you're going to have 1 minute
I know.
to say everything you guys just said.
I'm not gonna say all this. I'm just gonna do it.
And,
Give your phone number and your website.
and people with medical insurance, they think they're covered. They don't realize that long-term care, you get 100 days of Medicare, and then you're on your own. It's like $10 a day. It's like, you can't buy long-term care
120 a year
per year,
per year.
minimum. It goes up every year. Quality goes down every year. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Look at this. We're even at 6:30.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Lloyd Siegel, talk to the camera real quick.
Hi, Cameron.
So here we are today. We have Seth Phillips to talk about ADUs. You have your boot camp coming up. What's your boot camp?
November.
No, then what's coming up is the
We just had the Grand EXPO.
we had the foreclosure. How'd that go?
Great. We had 53 paid people, and we
Beautiful.
went 9 to 5, but there was so much that people stayed till 7:15, 7:30.
A couple called me on Monday with questions. They're working on deals already.
Great.
Leads already.
Great.
Fantastic to see people. The whole point of this is, for me, you're not just selling coaching, you're not just selling a program. You're kicking them in the tush, saying, get in that direction, get into action.
Right.
You're getting into action.
Yeah. In fact, when we say take action, we don't mean buy a property. We mean just submit offers.
Right.
Because if you submit enough offers, you'll buy a property anyway.
You're going to buy accident almost.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you're in it. Next thing you know, you're making money on that property.
Where was Al Goldberg last night?
I don't know.
He didn't
I
show
called
up.
him, and he's in New York with his mother.
Ah, that would.
Yeah, that's
funny.
a whole thing. So he's a good guy. He loves your program. For my team, this is free. I don't understand. I have 43 members of my team. Al Goldberg takes advantage of the
In
Ventura
Ventura
offering,
County.
which is the second Wednesday of the month.
Mhm.
Anybody on my team, you can go there and use that table, and I'm paid for as far as that goes. Or here on the second Thursday of the month, I invite everyone, my whole team to come. I'm like a lonely guy here, Lloyd.
Where's your team?
I don't know. They're not here. What is it with that? I don't know. Because they have better things to do than to talk to 250 of your students and customers.
That's
And
the most
better things-
facetious thing you've
And they
ever
have
said.
more important things to do than talk to 50 professionals. Can I just tell you, that guy does my taxes, saved me a fortune on taxes.
This guy.
Where's the tenant guy? No, not that one.
Which guy?
Robert Hall & Associates.
Oh, good. Okay.
Saved me a fortune.
Okay.
James Escudero. Tenant,
Escudero, yeah.
they 2 commission checks last year, probably $50,000. I met him at the Grand Expo that you did on a Sunday at Skirball during COVID.
Yeah, remember
I
that?
met him
That was
there.
2 years ago.
I followed up with him, and I reached out to him, and he hit the number twice on the lottery for me. Fantastic.
He got tenants
Because
out.
I met here. Yes, I met him here.
Did he
I met-
file unlawful tenure another way?
Didn't have to. Didn't even have to. Didn't even have to. He just did what he does. We're not going to talk about
I
it.
don't want to talk
I called
about
James. And James, what's it going to take? He tells me. My customer says yes or no. Twice they said yes. Twice we got paid. The rest, it's all
it.
hamburger
Funny,
meats.
I had a problem like that in Pico Robertson, and
Good.
yeah, I know. And he gave me what he was going to do, and I went
Don't
back.
ask.
I said, I
Don't
said
ask.
I can't.
Don't ask. But okay, so that's money I made there. Oh, Scott Walker insured a couple properties. I'm closing a $2.5 million commercial. He insured that. I closed a $500,000 or so probate, uninhabitable, tear down, nightmare, fenced off. He insured that. He bonded me on the phone. I called him in. I can't you do that in a regular house. I can't you do that in a car. He did the property that was a nightmare under city red tag. I called him up. We were bonded that day on a probate. Scott Walker.
Where'd he go?
I make money. I make money at this event. I'm not here. It's not that fun. It's not. I like it. It's not that fun. I'm here to make money.
Okay, I want you to interview Frank.
I'm here.
Frank, let me get him. He does tiny houses.
Beautiful. Big, small, tiny. Yeah, we met. Bill Gross, how you doing?
Terrific, thank you.
Camera right there.
Yeah.
You can mind yourself right there. Take a look at the camera.
Norris accent. Norris accent.
Yeah, right.
Bill Gross, your name again is?
My name is Frank Sanford.
We've met here before.
We've met
You're
here before.
vendor.
Nice to see you. Yeah.
And your
I'm a vendor.
company is?
California Backyard Homes.
California Backyard Homes.
Yeah.
And the homes fit in the backyard because why? What's unique about it?
What's unique about them in the city of Los Angeles?
Yes, let's make sure we look there.
Yeah, in the city of Los Angeles, they're extremely easy to put in your backyard. It's all about the regulations. The city of Los Angeles has laid out the red carpet for these tiny homes. You can put them in your backyard. Compared to a normal ADU, they're faster to get in. They're less expensive. They take less land. You can put them right next to your house. You don't have to go 10 foot from the house. So if you haven't got enough land, we can do that. There's tremendous tax advantages. Years like a regular
80%.
year one.
Ooh, that's nice.
If you've got them, what most people do is do it over 5 years, 20% a year for 5 years.
Okay. I could do 80% for sure.
Yeah.
So I know they vary, but about what's the cost? Give me a range.
Oh, the range. It ranges from 65,000 to 175,000.
And what do you get for 60 to 175? How many bedrooms? How big is the thing?
Right. For 65,000, that's the smallest one. That's 150 square feet, tiny house.
Okay.
That's small. The biggest one is 420 square feet, which is much more livable.
Okay, like a
That's
two-bedroom
about-
apartment size, maybe.
2 bedrooms pushing it, more like a comfortable 1 bedroom.
Kitchen?
Oh, kitchen,
Bathroom?
bathroom, washer,
How's all that
dryer.
got connected up?
Well, that's once we deliver the house, it's then got to install.
Okay.
Rather like a regular ADU, you've got to do trenches for plumbing. You need water, electricity, and sewer.
So if I have a regular house here in the city of LA, are those connections fairly commonly done? And what's
Oh, very
the install
commonly done.
costs?
Much like when you put an ADU in, you've got to do the same connection,
Sure.
right? And that cost, it depends on the circumstance. Like,
Sure.
do we have to do the trench through concrete or grass? Concrete's
it.
expensive, grass is not. But it's about, say, 30,000.
Another 30. So
About
30 plus 60, you're getting you can or
2,000, isn't it?
I would think.
Square foot, very nice inside. Like, say it's, say you take 420. If that was for a certain amount, say 1,500. If it's its own little house with a yard,
You get more.
oh, you get almost double.
Yeah.
And it's simple. You put a little fence around it with a gate,
Yeah.
maybe hang some fairy lights, a couple of plants,
Yeah.
and you got a lot of appeal.
If you get a separate entrance, that's the other key, right? So
Yeah.
you have a driveway that you can say that's kind of your side or
Yeah.
back if it's on a corner, the side access, that's the
Alley.
best. Alleyway, that's the best.
And sometimes you can put a fence and make a like where the side fence, you can put a fence 4 foot away from it and give them a private entrance.
Got it.
And all the stuff outdoors is cheap. Fences and things, that's not expensive.
Right.
Inside the house is what's expensive.
So if somebody's interested, obviously these are detailed, personalized situations.
Yeah.
Do you do a consult with them? What's that
Of
look
course,
like?
of course, yeah. We do a complete feasibility study on it to see if it would work, what works best. Is it our tiny home? Is it a site-built ADU? What size? All that.
Is there a cost for the consult or is that free?
The initial consult is free. Like, we'll do it on the phone and Google Earth for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then a second consult with our project manager over the phone and Google Earth is free. Then the next step is $250. We go deep dive on the research. And what we're really looking for is a reason you can't do it. If you can't do it, you spend $250 and you found out you can't do it, right? No is the second
Now you
best
know.
answer. Now
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Because I've had customers who spent thousands and thousands, found they couldn't do it. I knew one who spent 50,000, found out because he thought he could rebuild on the garage, found out no, the foundation wasn't sufficient for the
Yeah.
ADU. The whole thing was a big waste, $50,000.
It's a lot of money.
So you have to find out somebody who knows what they're doing. So if someone wanted to find out
We
more,
do, and to answer you, then if the 250 at the 250 it says yes, then for another 650, so that'd be a total of 900. We will do everything, including getting the permit for you.
whoa.
Right, we do a
So
site.
$900 includes the permit.
Yeah, no, we'd charge for the permit, but we go and get it.
You
For
know,
you.
is your service fee on the permit? The permit costs the permit.
The permit is only
What is-
150.
Whatever the city
These tiny
charges.
houses. It's only 150. It's not like an
They're
ADU,
only paying you $900 to get to that point.
right? So then you got the permit, and you know you can do it, or you spend 250 and find out you can't do it.
Right.
I mean, no one questions that. People are
Got
like,
it.
you know, where do I sign?
Get in touch. What's the best
Best way, call me 3. Fire is 91 5000. Again, that's 213 591 5000. Or look at our website, aduplanb.com. Because having an ADU site built is obviously plan A. You'd like to have a nice house built in your backyard.
Right.
But we're ADU plan B. Maybe you haven't got 2 years to wait for it to be built.
Right.
Maybe you don't have enough money. Maybe you don't have 10-foot clearance.
The pre-built ones are not, the fully built ones are not cheap.
No, they're not
They
cheap.
start off, people quote, oh, it's $56,000. No, that's not what it's going to cost.
360 a square foot,
I think so.
a built ADU
I think so.
in this city.
Great. So,
No, not at least. That's about the going rate, unless there's exceptional circumstances.
well, it's never less than that.
We've seen it done for 350 and things. We're talking a range anyway. I'm 360. Yeah,
So, you have a card for me?
I do.
Okay, take one of mine.
Yeah.
If you want to reach out to me, I'd love to interview you on my YouTube channel that links up to this group and put you on. I do a live podcast for this group. Love to have you on that as well if you're interested.
Yeah, I've known you for many, many years.
Why have you not been on the podcast? I'm here to promote
Because
you. How can I help you?
I very rarely come to this club
Okay.
for reasons. And
Well, whatever reasons, but on this online Zoom call.
yeah,
You come in. I come
I was
in.
told it was not being broadcast this week. Seth, the speaker, told me this was not being streamed this week. He's incorrect.
I'm going to stream it. Nobody told
right.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he told
Well,
me
we're
that,
not going to stream his presentation.
say again.
We're not going to stream his presentation.
Ah, right.
We never stream the speaker's presentation because Lloyd wants people to come here, so we
Got
never
it.
record it or stream it.
You're not AOA.
No.
No, you're not. What's the name? The Crazy Christians. Fowler.
Yeah. No, we're
Yeah.
not. No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
He wants people to come here. I get it. It makes sense to me. So
Yeah, of course.
I don't record it. I do
You can't
offer to
close the
interview.
sale.
I do try to interview the speakers ahead of time to promote them to
Yeah.
get more people here. I think it's good. Yeah, I feel like the more people, the better for everybody.
Of course.
And then, in fact, for you, I'd love to have you do an interview. And if it makes sense, I do a weekly guest on my podcast. Love to talk
Absolutely.
about this topic. This topic's
Absolutely.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect topic.
It really is.
Let's follow up. Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you. Hang on. Let me give you. When you get a quiet moment, look at that. It will tell you a lot.
You know, I'm not going to look at it. I'm just
Okay.
I save the flyer.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste paper. I got your number. I want to talk to you about it. We'll do it online. I'll research you online, and we'll take it from there. Okay.
It's honestly.
Don't take it personal. I'm very interested in the topic.
Yeah.
I have 43 agents on my team. I have thousands on my
I know all about
platform, and I love to promote you to what
Yeah,
we do.
cool.
Okay.
6,000 people on your broadcast, and
Yeah. How you know
Yeah.
that?
I've known you for years. You just don't remember me.
Okay.
I'm
never
not
anybody.
insulted. Yeah,
Don't take it personal.
Yeah, you meet so many people. Yeah.
I try to. I tell you.
But it's a very good product, and it's hot. You know the way ADUs are hot.
Yes.
This is a hot subsection.
I get it. No, I see exactly
it
why.
would-
You
it would
solve some of the problems the ADs have.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, and if Lloyd
It'll
says
be
you're
a good
good,
subject.
you're good. If Lloyd says you're bad, you're bad. So Lloyd says good, up, good.
What
Frank?
did I say about Lloyd?
So I want you to be a guest on the weekly podcast.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So all your
Yeah.
students see that.
And honestly, I was just saying to it, without being salesy at all, ADUs are hot. We are a subset of ADUs that are very hot.
Right.
So
Yes.
it's a current topic, you know. It's not like another plumber.
Well, I can say two things. One is ADUs are a hot topic because they're a hot mess if you don't go with the right guy. I think Seth's one of the best
One of the
explaining
best.
them.
Yeah.
And if the ADU doesn't work for you, plan B, that's the name of your company. So
Yeah.
beautiful.
ADU plan B. We're the fat girl that says yes at the end of the night.
Okay.
He should reference you tonight. Is he going to
He will.
reference you?
So that's why I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll get swarmed at the end.
And then, thanks, Frank.
My pleasure. Thanks, Bill.
Okay, Lloyd, thank you. That was a good one.
You're shy, but you gotta get it.
I tried him over here.
I think the cap right now is 6%. Right, that is additional, right? So like it couldn't be.
Remind yourself there. Amy. I don't even know your last name. I know it's. I'm terrible.
It's like
Yo-
introducing someone. Hey,
Yoshimitsu.
there you go.
Yoshimitsu. Amy. Lois's better half. Other half, whatever. Partner. But I'm excited to promote. I walked by her table, and what the heck you guys have going on there? Before at this event, monthly, before the event starts at 4:30, you have
It's
a
the
free
second
event.
Thursday of every month.
second Thursday of the month, 4:30 p.m.
We're gonna have a free Clash Royale
Cash-
game night.
But it's day. It's still 4:30. It's not night yet.
Well, dusk. It's
Okay,
maybe
Gabe
dusk.
does. What's the cash flow game? I love it. I know what it is. I've done it. But let me hear from you. What is it? Why should people play it?
It's a fun way to start investing in real estate without
Yes.
the risk.
Yes.
This is where you learn about real estate, make
Yes.
all your mistakes, lose money
Yes.
if you want to, because
Yes.
it's not your money,
Yes.
but it actually stimulates real life investments.
Yes.
Any kind of real estate, you have a financial statement, so you learn
Yes.
about how to do a profit and loss statement.
Yes.
You can even plug in your numbers now, even if you haven't invested, because you also should know what your income and expenses are, your assets and your liabilities. And so all those concepts are discussed in the game as well.
I would describe it like this: going from living paycheck to paycheck to living on residual income, getting out of the rat race, to use the name here, is like going from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Yep.
It's hard to do, but you can do it in the game and realize you're a caterpillar. You realize you're a caterpillar. Whoa, I'm a butterfly. That's how you do it. And once you realize it's possible, the biggest challenge people have is getting started. This is going to intensify their why because I realize it's possible.
Right. And then we say make money work hard for you, so you don't have to work hard for your money.
Like that.
Whole purpose is to get a rat race. You need a job to pay your bills, but do you want to do that for 40 years of your life?
Answer: no.
Yeah. So this is a great way to get out of the rat race, so you don't have to work for anybody.
Fantastic. Well, Amy, thank you for the game. Again, it's at this event monthly at 4:30.
It's
Which
next one,
coincides with my-
September 14th. is the
September
next one.
14th, which coincides with my podcast from 4 to 5. But we're going to work something out. Maybe I'll live stream it from here, and then we'll be there. We'll work something else out. Be here for that program, and then we're going to do a one-on-one video. And we'll promote it on our channel, okay?
Okay. Sounds
Amy,
good.
thanks so much. Great
Thank
seeing you.
All right. Thanks, Phil.
Okay, there's Amy Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu. Okay,
Like you're introducing somebody. That's an easy one.
Yoshimitsu. Very good. Yoshimitsu. Very good. Thank you. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hi again.
Nice to see you.
Yes,
How you doing?
I'm 3 months into my real estate career, and I'm
Well, let's
getting
get a camera. Hold on. Where's the monitor? Speak to the camera. John, 3 months into your real estate career, and where are we at?
there. I learned a lot of things.
Okay.
Right now, maybe first-time buyers aren't that many,
Okay.
and most of the people who come look at my properties, they're investors or
Yes.
home flippers,
Yes.
and now I'm trying to market my strategy towards them.
Okay.
Yes,
And remind me, what company you with?
yes, I'm with EXP.
Is your realty? Where's your office, or where do you work out? What area?
I'm in Tarzana, but my
Tarzana.
office is in Glendale.
Obviously, Glendale. And so you're focusing on working with buyers right now. Why not sellers?
So I'm trying to take
Tough
it one
question,
step
I
at
know.
a time. Yes, take it one step at a time.
Okay.
And I guess I was told it's easier to find buyers.
Ooh, is it easy?
No,
It's not easier.
It's not easy at all.
It's easier to almost find a buyer. It's not easy to find a buyer. Okay. Well, it's tough, but you're into it 90 days and keep at it. And what are you doing here tonight?
Yes,
your
I'm
goals?
trying to network. I want to meet other people.
Meet a lot of people. There's a person right here. So you meet a lot of people. There's 250 people in the room. You're bound to find somebody who wants to buy a house with you, right? But I want to hold you up. Great seeing you again, John.
Thank you very
Meet some
much.
more people.
Yes, and I like listening to your podcast.
So we want to meet up with you to buy a property in Tarzana or wherever. How do they get in touch with you?
Yes, please contact me at my name, John, JOHN, .koiso, KOISO, at exp.com, exprealty.com.
And phone number?
Yes, 747-265-2454.
Thank you so much. Great to see you again. How we doing? I'm doing great. Yeah, yeah. Well, Pretty Ladies of Candy always gets a big audience. Okay, so here we are, 6:50. You can see the crowd's filling up. We've just been open about 20 minutes, and the vendor tables are almost all filled. I'd say out of 50, probably 35 or 40. Whoops. So I'd definitely say get here. If you want to meet the vendors, that's the value, I think. And I'd say starting next month, get here early for the cash flow game. Okay.
Now I know somebody they bought a battery. It was expensive, but they said they didn't buy it. Wow. Now they're about You can buy or buy the battery. That one.
Really excited to have here a friend and one of the upcoming Jiu-Jitsu Masters of California and a CPA accounting professional that I've used for trust accounting. So I can recommend him fully. A couple times we worked on a couple of deals together. And kind of a fun guy in social media, Michael Wander CPA. How you doing, man?
Doing good, Bill. Thank you. Good to see you here.
What brings you here?
First time out here. Honestly, just who is there? There's trying to get out and network. You know, I'm an accountant, so I sit in my office a lot. I'm sitting in front of the computer doing that boring stuff.
Sure.
And, you know, there's Rabbi Manas Friedman. Somebody asked him, said, what's the purpose of work? Why do we have to work? And he said, the purpose of working is to get us out and meeting people. Because if we didn't have to work, we'd probably just be sitting in our living room or whatever we'd be doing. So honestly, just trying to get out, trying to make it a regular thing, getting out, go to a better place. You know, I mean, real estate. I love real estate. You told me about this place. It's a good opportunity to come over here and
free event.
Free event.
Free that works for you as an accountant. That's a good value.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
$3.99.
Meet people. You know, meet people and.
You bet. Okay.
I watch your videos.
Well, thank you.
The probate. I was really the probate.
What's your name?
Priscilla.
So I'm Bill Gross. Nice to meet you. Are you a real estate agent as well?
I'm what?
Are you a real estate agent? What do you do?
No, I'm mentoring with Lloyd. So.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Investor. So talk to me about. So a wannabe investor. Are you looking to invest money or time to build a business?
Trying to build a business because I'm working for my retirement. I'm still working, but when I get there, I want to have,
assets to provide.
Yes,
What's your 9 to 5? What's your work job?
I work for the county as clerical work. So.
It's for the county?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about somebody who works for the county. They're trying to save some money. When you get into real estate, what advice would you give them?
Wow. On the spot, on one foot.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, it's worth what we're going to pay for this advice. So go ahead.
So
In general, the customers you meet.
Say a good CPA will ask more questions than they answer. Yes, you're working for the county. How long have you worked for the county for?
For 7 years.
7 years, and you're a W-2. And do you have any sort of side hustle?
Yeah, because I worked for the phone company prior to that.
Phone
I worked there
companies?
for 11 years.
Okay. And what's your 5-year goal? Where would you like to be? Where do you see yourself in, let's say, 5 years?
My goal right now is to retire in 7
Let's give you
years.
the camera. Come here. Face the camera's right there. You're the eye candy for all the guys at home. So yeah. So the guys are listening because we see you.
So my goal right now is to retire in 7 years. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but that's my goal.
No. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
What do we gotta do to make it? I know that part. What do we gotta do to give you opportunity to retire in 7 years?
I
What
want
has to happen?
I want to get some rental property so that I have that income coming in. So that's my goal. That's why I'm working with Lloyd.
He is.
And and that's what I'm going to try to put it on my home that I have now. So I have one back there, but I'm working. That's why I came tonight to see the thing because it's not permitted, the one that I have. So I want to get it permitted and get it rented.
Very nice. Okay, there you go.
So that's one.
One down, and how many do we need?
I'm not sure
What's
yet.
the rent? What's the rent on those things? What's the rent on them? 500, 1,000, 1,500?
For that one, it looks like about 13, maybe 14. But the one across the street, the realtor told me they were renting it, and it's a studio, the same, for about 16. So I'm not sure.
Neighborhood Heights area?
Yeah, right near.
Okay.
Yeah, in the little area there.
Went to
Yeah, I'm right by Nogales High School.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So right in that area, yeah.
All right. Here we go. The reunion right here. What's my advice? Look, I'm just a regular little CPA. My advice is basically mostly on the tax side of things, right? So when you have your ADU, and some of this you might know already, but you have your ADU
Now you got that
connected, extra income, but also you're going to want to depreciate. You're going to categorize all of your expenses that are going to be shared expenses. You're going to be able to allocate some portion of them to the ADU unit. So utilities, etc., water, that might all be separately metered. But you're also going to have depreciation. You're going to take depreciation on it. Maybe a cost segregation study if it ends up being cost effective, worthwhile. You could depreciate a lot more, so the income won't be taxed or be taxed a little bit.
Yeah, because that's where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to learn more from Lloyd because you're getting more income or taxes.
Yeah, right. That's always the fun part.
But I would need to have someone like you in my pocket.
You can have MichaelWatersCPA.com.
Yeah.
I don't have a card. I don't have a card. I have Bill's card. Yeah, I can give you Bill's card, but you know where to find Bill.
Yeah.
He'll be on the podcast. You'll see him.
It's my first time here, so I'll have to bring some cards next time.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. There you go.
Okay. Free $3.99.
My favorite price.
Well, for you it's not. For you it's not free.
Well,
But
to be honest,
it's
$12.99. It's less than $7 a week. My time's worth. In my mind, I'm billing $300 an hour. So if I'm going to be here for 2 hours, that's way more expensive than that fee. $75.
1,000%.
Ridiculous. And I invite people to show up. They show up. And you can't get people to show up without. So I'm not buying lunch. I'm not buying dinner.
Right.
So for me, it's like this is the only event I go to regularly that I don't host.
That you don't host?
I host 2 events a month.
Okay.
It's the only event I go to that I don't host because I kind of co-host it with. I kind of work with Lloyd to help him promote it, to kind of co-host it in a sense, or be a partner in a sense, or participate. But for me, if I'm going to do an event, I want to be in charge of it. I want to build the equity of the event. But this event's so big, and if you want to build this, you had to invest years in capital.
Yeah, absolutely.
He already did that.
Yep.
I just pay $75 a month.
Yep.
He lets me come back every month. I just find it amazing. I'm just glad he lets me do it.
That's awesome.
So there you go.
Who's your favorite vendors around here? Besides
Well, new
yourself?
one. I just met these guys. I like this. I love this product, which is inexpensive estate planning. Everybody needs it. And they go to an attorney. Now, look, if you're a high net worth, that's different. If you're a multiple family, a blended family, with all that, different story.
I need more
But
specific.
if you're just husband, wife, in our community, you got kids, you got to have an estate plan. What happens, God forbid, we've seen it happen where both parents, something happened.
Yep.
Who's taking care of them? In our world, you choose the grandparents, which one's going to raise them?
Yep.
And there's religious implications of which ones raise them. So you can't leave it to chance. Why not create a plan for $600?
Is that what it's
Now,
set it up?
could you go to somebody else who's going to give you better, more personalized advice? Of course.
Yeah, sure.
But if you're not doing that, start here,
Yep.
and then a year or two
Have
later,
something.
have something,
Yep.
and come back later and update, and have your house in a trust, so that if something happens, it passes outside of probate, and you save the money and the time and the energy. To me, that's just a minimum. Like if you buy a house, that should be a minimum. You should be able to buy it without deeding it in a trust. Now, from there, you would tell me you want a more elaborate trust or better attorney. Great. I interview attorneys literally every week. I had one my podcast today in Pasadena. I think it's great. But don't tell me you can't afford him and you own a house and you have nothing. That's not acceptable. There you go. I'll get off my soapbox. Sorry.
And no, good.
I really believe in that passionately. How you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
Bill Gross.
Huh? You interviewing people?
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
I'm a real estate broker.
Oh, real estate? Okay.
What do you do?
We do trade shows, expos.
Oh, wow.
Maybe did one of my partners already told you about this?
What is that?
They did, right?
No.
We're doing a real estate expo October 13th and 14th.
What day of the week is that?
It is a Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Wow.
2-day event, and we'd love to have you guys. Here's my card. If you have any specific questions.
Where is it at?
Culver City, Carson.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here's the layout. In case you guys are curious.
So who's the main sponsor? Who's driving this?
Ourselves, the club, right here. MX Expo, these people, all of these companies are my sponsors. My company.
How come I don't recognize any of them? It's all real estate? What about real estate rally?
Yep. So here's the layout. So this is the entire workshop, and then at night it becomes a dinner.
Nice.
So we get rid of the layout, everybody has dinner and music and all that stuff. So
Great. So thank you. Look, I'm the official podcast for this event.
nice.
Love to interview you and promote your event
Sure.
on the call. Why don't you do
Yeah.
that?
Give me your. No, I give you my number.
Reach out. I'll send you a calendar link. We'll book a time. We'll do a video. And I'll promote your event for you. Great. How's that?
Yeah, 100%. Do it by Zoom or what?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do
Quick,
that.
easy, simple. Throw it up. Probably get 50, 100 views. I'll put it on Facebook and LinkedIn, and then you can promote. You can reshare it if you want to.
Oh, okay. Smart, because then you build your YouTube. Smart, I like that. My buddy was messing around with it too during the pandemic, and he went from like just messing around to having like 100-something thousand people.
Wow.
And all he did is just he records it. So he records it. He'll do that, and he puts it on a camera. On YouTube, you could have huge memory, right? Just uploads it and just lets it be whatever it's gonna be.
That's what I do. I interview, I don't edit it at all. I do a couple podcasts. I put them up as well. So I'll be glad to interview with you. And if you want, I interview vendors here. You're not a vendor for this program.
I am not.
Okay. So I can do a one-on-one interview with myself and promote my social media.
All right.
Okay?
Okay, let's do it soon.
Okay. Call me. Text, email me. I'll send you back to my calendar link. It's on my website as well, my calendar link. Once I get you booked into it, you're in my calendar. You
Yeah.
can book whenever you want.
Let's take a photo
Callie-
first, so I don't forget not to follow up on you. And I'll shoot you a text.
Good. Fantastic.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you. What's up, Lisa? Been waiting for you all day. No, you owe me money. Just kidding.
I saw your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
I just checked into that yesterday because Lloyd sent something in an email.
Yes.
You have these great people on.
Thank you.
And you're XP.
Yes.
I just finished my education for real estate.
Principals?
License, all of them, all three.
Okay.
And my teacher was talking about EXPO, so I went and I checked out like one of those little webinar things. And I like the concept.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And that gentleman, something camp, he's down in IE, something camp. You had him on. He's one of the big dudes for it.
We got 88,000 agents nationwide.
Oh,
Kemp?
last name it's something camp, like dual camp.
Camp?
He's down in IE.
Hewell's Camp?
Yes, him.
I interviewed him last week. Joseph Hewell's Camp.
Yes, I watched
He's like in
that.
the IE somewhere.
Yes,
Corona.
he's awesome.
He's very good.
I love his stuff.
He's very good. Yeah.
Yeah, the way how
You know, I learned a lot. To be honest, I do these interviews because I learned from the people. He was
amazing. I like
he's
his
a monster.
That's the kind of agent I want.
Yeah. Well, talk to him. Say up to him. Just tell him you saw me.
Okay. I will.
Okay, good. Hi, how you doing? Good, Magda. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? What are you working on these days?
Well, I'm working on everything. I'm trying to get more and more into the probates.
Don't try, do it.
That's right?
So you're an agent or investor?
I'm an agent,
Okay.
and I'm also trying to get into investing. So
Remind me, where are you an agent? Who are you with?
My name is Magda, and I'm with Citywide Estates. I log
Citywide?
into your Probate Weekly.
Just did today.
Yeah.
4 to 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, glad to help if I can.
This is George. He's my agent.
George, your agent. Nice to meet you.
So this is our first experience here. So we're trying to find out.
Meet the people. Look at vendors here. Insurance company, I use them for my probate insurance because you get some pretty tough properties in probate. Scott Walker finds me on the phone. The customer's set up and ready to go. So
Excellent. I have to go and visit you in one of those agents helping agents.
Come.
I have to come one of these
First
days.
Friday every month.
Oh,
The Diamond Bar, free.
Okay, yeah, I
Free
will make
George.
it. Yes.
The girls will love it. Free George.
Yes, I will. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you. What's up, T. White? Looking sharp. Well, we're the largest independent real estate company in the country. Not a secret. 88,000 agents nationwide. How come, no, that's good enough. My voice carries. What do you, Dwight? Walking around with a notepad, taking notes. What do you help yourself? I'm trying to get rid of him, Dwight. I bring him back at home. They don't do any good in my closet, so. You're an agent as well. Who are you with? Nice. Nice. Dwight Miller, owner. Whoa. Property advocate. Okay, no, you're not. I'm sorry. I was thinking somebody else. Got it. Okay, there's my pile. That's the good pile. The bad pile goes over there. The good pile goes right there. Okay, man. Nice. Nice to meet you. Bad news. The bad man. A bad man. Making some money. Everybody talk to is talking to you. Everybody talk to is talking to you. Everybody I talk to is talking to you.
Oh, really? But I got to learn how to build my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel.
Yeah, he needs to do a podcast, probably.
Not doing as good as I like. I do. I do 2 videos every single day.
You gotta really focus on the content. I do more content, like a longer form.
I know. So what's your in your YouTube channel? What's the name of the channel? See, the problem with me is Casey and I mentioned you have to change. My channel is California. And Casey, what's your tax sales?
Bada boom, bada bing.
Right. Mine is the tax sale master.
I would never remember thinking that people ask me. I have no freaking idea.
Right.
How many people do you say talk to you? I'm very funny for me. I talked to Don Hayes here. I talked to you. People talk to you. I don't think you have no idea.
You got me?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I got. Yeah.
We're not going to remember his last name either. It's too long. That's right. Right.
Yeah,
I like them though.
So that's good because now, hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Were you on the webinars? Did you sign up? Did you sign
I
up?
have 4 properties. Tax on 3
All
pieces
right.
of land.
I'm ready to read.
Tax on here.
I'm glad you gave me that. Now, the first thing I want to do is get my webinars That's the next thing I'm going to sit down with Ryan in case it can.
No, we have the internet.
I got to change the brand.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Especially as international again. Yeah, you got to California out. Everywhere in the county, city,
You're right. Let's turn it on.
Something. Whatever. I have to get my Salesforce. Tax Sale Canada. I find you.
That's what the guy he does. That
It's not for me. Like I can barely do all things I'm supposed to do. But when somebody says to me, I'm looking to move into real estate as a business or as a side hustle, I think it's
I think we're going to have to move here next time. We're going to set up a retransfer. Yes, absolutely. You got my number now, so let's keep in contact. Okay? Yeah, definitely. Let's find out what he wants. I can find you out. You guys in Bellflower?
Then we get to videos.
Working it. I'm workaholic. We go on YouTube? Are we going live on YouTube?
right now, live.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes. You can see we're filling up. Here is now 7:17. And we're getting pretty filled up. We got about, I don't know, a couple hundred people. Vendor tables almost all filled. So get here early next time. Oh my. Oh my.
but we got it under so it's just under, it's on his name. I didn't like it. With that, that's just the normal thing. It had to be on him. Before we do money,
It was all in his name and he passed away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm going to probate.
Are you probate now? Probate?
Yeah, they're just filing it right now.
Who's they?
Attorneys.
Okay, so you're the executor?
That's what they're going to force to get to.
Is it will?
No will.
No will speak to finding an administrative assistant.
Yeah, so I got the document signed from my, I have a court letter to sign up for it. So it should go through. My question is, my parents they weren't together for, my mother was too, so the attorney was telling me that maybe she was on Medi-Cal.
So mother and father, before they never divorced, mom passed away. They can hate each other and not live with each other, live the other, but they're not legally, they're not divorced. So when she passes, all rights of the property. I'm not an attorney, as I understand it, though. I'll pass to your father. Bank account, for example. Even though she's on title, she's deceased. She's goes to her father's property. What's the question then?
No, my question is, since they were never divorced,
Right.
And my mother was on, the attorney said we may come into a problem because she was on Medicaid. And because they were never divorced.
Medicaid lien, yes. We talked about that today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, on my podcast, Probate Weekly, I had Bill Hayes, who's an attorney who specializes in creating Medicaid trusts. You can't go now; it's too late. But yeah, if she had bills, it's possible, it's likely that the state. So it's interesting. You need an attorney who knows what he's doing. Who's your attorney?
Tony Tyre.
I don't know him. Don't know him. You need who really knows how to handle this. And I'll say this: you have possible creditors. Their first shot at it. You don't want to give them one extra day. So whatever he does, the day he files, it's a race to close that probate out. I'm not saying do anything illegal. I'm not saying not those people. What I am saying is, whatever you do, this guy better know his stuff. His paper better be on point, and because otherwise, you're gonna get a phone call or an email and say, "By the way, how much is the lien for?"
Well, no, there's no lien on it, but they're saying
The Medicaid.
because she was on it.
How much?
Because she was on it for years.
So how much was the outstanding balance? So that's for
I don't even know.
Medicaid, not Medicare, not Medicare, so Medicaid.
Yes.
Medi-Cal, basically.
Yes. For years she was on it.
You better make sure your attorney knows exactly what he's doing on that, because you could get everything can go to that if you don't play it right.
That's where I was. She goes, no, everything looks good. Was your
There's nothing looks good.
And I said, no.
There's nothing that looks good until the day. Okay, here, let me help you here. Until the day the probate's closed, you're in compliance, and then you get the check. That's a good day. Every other day is a bad day. In real estate, there's a lesson. When you open escrow, realtors want to celebrate. No. There's no good day that closes and your customer gets paid and you get paid. Until then, every day is a bad day. And any trader that understand that does not know what he's doing. I'm just sorry. Not from a legal point of view, but from a business point of view. Because the customer's risk is that lien that might not be becomes like that's the whole difference. I'm imagining that's a lot of money.
Because she said, well, we have to that's a big deal.
Everything should be down on point. paper standpoint, which we don't probably know, he's not like that.
So the attorney should be able to find out that information before they file like a sheet.
We're being actually recording, so. Here's what we did. That's the language.
Thank you so much.